Hey, Fifth Street Baptist Church, I hope you guys are having a wonderful, wonderful day. I am, as we speak, in Pensacola, Florida, and I am attending the annual Florida Baptist Convention. So we gather as a convention of Southern Baptist churches from all around the state of Florida every year for 3 days. The beginning of it's really exciting. We have the pastors conference, and so pastors go. There's a special conference with special preachers. We go in, it's very exciting and encouraging, and I love that part of the conference. And then we go into about a day and a half of essentially doing the business of the convention. And we learn about all the great things that are happening all around our state, what God did in 2022, as well as what we pray that He'll do in 2023. And so we as a church give 8% of our tithes and offerings toward what's called the cooperative program. Now, of that 8% that we give, about half of that money stays within the ministries of all the Southern Baptist churches here in our state. The other half goes to the National Southern Baptist Convention, where it's used for our Southern Baptist seminaries, International Mission Board, North American Mission Board, all kinds of really exciting ministries. Now, this year, we're learning about what God is doing here in the state of Florida. And so He's doing some pretty amazing things. I've learned and learning as I meet more people that we are planting churches. You remember the dental van that came down here in October? That dental van goes all around the state of Florida pretty much all year long. Any church that's able and willing to host the van, they'll go there. People hear the gospel, people are being saved. Disaster relief, which is a very necessary ministry here in the state of Florida, especially with hurricanes, has been busy ever since Ian came through. So they've been down to the Fort Myers area and that surrounding area, the west coast of Florida, over the last few weeks. And so we're learning about that. We're learning about Baptist College of Florida, which is our Florida Baptist Bible College up in the Panhandle. God is just doing some pretty amazing things among Florida Baptists. And so I'm excited to be at the conference and to be learning about that. I also have been sent by you all to serve on the State Board of Missions, which is essentially the board who oversees the day-to-day operations of the Florida Baptist Convention. I am on the finance team. So it's funny, of all the things that God made me do on that team, they have church planting, all kinds of really exciting things, evangelism. God called me to be on the finance team. And so some of you will have a good laugh about that because that's not my favorite thing to do. But He's growing me and teaching me how to steward His resources well. And a lot of the things I learned on the finance team have been helpful here as I've worked with our finance team on budget development, overseeing things like that. So God's good and He has a great plan, and I know that what I'm doing there is important. And so I'm really excited about that, and I'm excited about being a Southern Baptist and being a part of the Florida Baptist Convention. I can't wait to see what God's going to do for the rest of this conference, and I'm excited to come back and give you guys a full report. We'll have a book of reports I'll bring back, and probably on a Wednesday night, we'll do some praying, and then I'll kind of walk you guys through some of the highlights of what God's done and what we plan to do through Him and His ministry in 2023. I want to give you just a couple quick announcements, just so you don't forget about some exciting things that are happening at Fifth Street in the next few days. So on Sunday, November 20th, in the Sunday morning worship service, we're going to have a child dedication. I think right now we have 4 to 5 children that will be dedicated, so that's really exciting. And then right after that worship service, we are going to have our annual Thanksgiving luncheon hosted by our fellowship team. So if you're able to come and serve at that, we always need lots of hands, and many hands make light work. Our fellowship hall is always filled to the brim with people. It's always a great time of fellowship and giving thanks to God for what He's blessed us with this year. And then there'll be no evening service on Sunday night, November 20th. So just mark the 20th on your calendar, make sure you're here. It's going to be a great day. Well, I hope you guys have an awesome week. I'll look forward to getting back with you this week. I should be home Wednesday night, and I probably won't be here for Wednesday night service, but I'll be here Wednesday night after service is over, and then back at it Thursday, and then of course I'll be here for Sunday. So I hope you guys have an awesome week. I pray for God's blessing over your life. Find a friend, bring them on the 20th to Thanksgiving, and they're going to hear the gospel. So God bless you, and I'll see you soon.